But people, under illusion, they are thinking this is happiness. Just like Prabhupada gave the example of Indra. Indra, when he was in the Swargaloka, in Swargaloka there is unlimited happiness. We all know, compared to this material world, the Swargaloka is far, far superior in terms of sense enjoyment. In fact, here in this material world, every day we have to take 2-3 times bath. And if we don't take bath, then our body will start stinking. That's why outside world, the people, they have eau de cologne, they have body perfume, they have so many advertisements for putting perfume on the body. Artificially, you have to give fragrance to the body. In the Swargaloka, Nalina Gandha Rucham, their bodies of the residents of Swarga are Nalina Gandha Rucham. They are automatically fragrant like the lotus flower. They don't have to use eau de cologne and perfumes and all that. So there is no business of perfumery in the Swargaloka. Their bodies are automatically fragrant. But then, even though the standard of the standard of sense gratification is so high in Swargaloka, so Indra, you can imagine, Indra is the chief of all the, he is the chief of Swarga, he is the ruler of Swargaloka. You can imagine the amount of sense gratification that he must be having. Now, once what happened was, being puffed up in that sense gratification, the Brihaspati, who is the spiritual master of the Devatas, came into the assembly of Indra. And Indra neglected, he did not get up. He was thinking, I am the chief of all the Swargaloka, I am the ruler of Swargaloka. Brihaspati is after all a simple teacher. Why I should give him respect? When Brihaspati saw this, he got very upset. He said, Indra, you have forgotten Maryada, you have forgotten etiquette, and you have become puffed up by your position. Better is you become a pig in this material world, in Prithvi Loka. Immediately, Indra fell down from his position and became a pig in this Martya Loka, in this Prithvi, on this Mother Earth. Now, any place that you have, you need a ruler. Without a ruler, what will happen? The place will be in anarchy. Just like a few days back, we saw how the government in Puducherry fell down. Now the government has fallen down. Now there is no chief minister. What happened? They have imposed president's rule. Because some ruler has to be there. If there is no ruler, that's all. Thieves and rogues will take over. Now in Swarga also, there is no Indra, there is no ruler. What will happen? There was chaos. After a little while, Brahmaji saw this condition is not good in Swargaloka. We have to bring back Indra. So he came down to this Prithvi and he searched out and he found Indra living in the midst of so many hogs, pigs. Brahmaji approached him and told Indra, "Oh, my dear Indra, you are not a pig. You are Indra. You are the ruler of the Swargaloka. So I have come to take you back." Now the pig, Mr. Pig, who was Indra as the pig, he said, "Oh, is that so? I am Indra." So immediately called all his family. You know who I am? I am not I am not some simple pig in this wallowing in all this dirt and the filth in this Mother Earth. I am actually Indra. This is what the information I have received. Everybody was very happy and clapping. Oh, he is Indra, he is Indra. Brahmaji then said, "Okay, come Indra, let us go." Immediately Indra said, "Okay, come all the family members." Then Brahmaji said, no, only you have to come. You are only Indra. Indra then said, "Hey, how can I give up my family members and come? My wife is there, my children is there. Just now I put them into school. Now further I've got so much, plans for them. They have to do MBA, BBA, I don't know what education they have in pig world. Whatever equivalent of this. I have to educate them, I have to train them. They have to get married. So much responsibilities are there. How can I leave them and come?" Brahmaji got, tried in various ways convincing pig, "Are Baba, why are you bothered about all these pigs? You are Indra, the ruler of Swarga. What are you so much attached to this?" No, I cannot come. He was refusing to come. Finally, Brahmaji he saw there was no other way. He took some water from his kamandalu and sprinkled on all the piglets, all his children. Suddenly, push, all of them disappeared. This Indra as the pig was, "Hey, what happened to my children? Ayo, my children, they are all finished. Ayo," he started, wailing like anything. Then Brahmaji took some little more water and sprinkled on his wife. And that wife also disappeared. And he started howling, "Oh, my wife is also gone. My family is finished. What have you done? Why did you do this? You are the biggest villain." What all he started saying. Then Brahmaji took some more water and sprinkled on him. Suddenly he transformed back into Indra. And then when he came to the Indra body, oh my God, oh, I got back my original body. What life I was living. That of a pig in this world. My God, filth, it's stinking up. Brahmaji, come, let us. I don't want to stay here. Let us go quickly back to Swargaloka. Until he was in the pig's body, he was refusing to leave that place. Moment he got back in Indra's body, he said, No, I don't want to stay here. Quickly, let us go from here. Until he was in the pig's body, he was thinking, this is enjoyment. This is life. Oh, so wonderful. This is such a fragrance we are living in the midst of all the filth. The moment he got the Indra's body, my God, what a stink. Let us go from here. As long as we are under illusion, we think this is enjoyment. Eating meat is enjoyment. Drinking intoxication is enjoyment. Smoking cigarette is enjoyment. All these things give me illicit sex is enjoyment. All these things are so much happiness I'm deriving from them. As long as we are in illusion, we will think like that. But the moment we start rendering devotional service to Krishna and we start seeing the truth, we start seeing reality, these things will become abominable. They'll become tuchha, they'll become the most insignificant things. We will start, why? Because when we start rendering devotional service to Krishna, we start experiencing real pleasure, not the Maya pleasure of this material world, the illusory pleasure of this material world.